to life and life in superposition. I try to make known.
Bang. Alright. Alright, class, you bunch of fools, you're about to get schooled. We got a speaker coming in that's a world record holder. Check it out, guys. This guy right here, he's gonna do a little speech for you today. So you can do something with your miserable lives. Have at it. Hey, what up? So, you know that bit I've had for a little bit where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this video game so I can have a world record speed run, so I can get in Guinness. Well, I went and paid some guy on Fiverr like more than $100. I spent like probably like 200 or 300 bucks on this bit. But anyways, I've got a version of this game that I'm gonna release eventually, you know, but I've got a version of the game where you know, I got an 11:45, so I beat the game in like less than 30 minutes. And yeah, this one's made in Godot 4, so it's basically an update, you know. The guy like kind of remade the game from scratch, so there's probably like minute differences, to be honest with you. So who knows? Maybe there's an entirely different meta to this game. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah. Anyways, point is, I've got the world record speedrun because fuck you, I paid for it. Yeah. Get good. Get the money stacks. I wiped toilets for this. Yeah. If you want to like you want to play more video games by me, you can like, I guess just join my Patreon or something. You know, I mean, I'm totally open to making more projects. I mean, like, what I did was I made the sprites and I made the music and I kind of directed the thing, you know. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I think it turned out pretty great, to be honest with you. But it's up for free, unlike on itch.io right now. So if you wanna have a little romp, you can order that shit, you know. Well, I mean, download it. There's two versions right now. The first version by Remtane, really yeah, that one's kind of tough. That one doesn't have controller support. The next version, it's a little bit different. Kind of got remade from scratch. So it's kind of like Lost Levels, I guess, maybe. It's still got the same sprites, but it's like kind of different mechanics, I guess, a little bit. Well, Lost Levels has the same mechanics. It's just like a little bit tougher levels. But whatever, you know, point is, I directed the game, and I beat it. I recorded myself beating it, and I'm the only one that has this game other than like the guy I paid to like fucking make it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if like crate digging for like dog shit games on like the Xbox arcade and like being the first person to record yourself like beating it no matter how slow you are isn't cheating, then is like paying somebody on Fiverr to like make a video game for you and like being the only person that owns that video game to begin with, because like, duh, you made it, you haven't even released it. Like, this is Yeah, you're the only one who has this game. If that, yeah, then that isn't cheating. I didn't cheat at the game. I just beat it. I just totally whooped your fucking ass. And yeah, I mean, I've been like playtesting this game for like years now, so like, you know, I know this shit. Yeah. Uh, I guess I'm like yeah, I'm the first playtester. There we go. Yeah. What if like God made real life just to like speed run it, just to flex. That would uh I mean, like, the game doesn't just mean like that, you know. It's more stuff than just like I wanted to flex. You know, it's more than that. You know, I wanted to, you know, it's Sisyphus. You know, a sunflower. You know, like absurdity, kind of transition. You know, kind of revolution. Uh, Causing a paradigm shift, communism, anarchy, yeah, kind of a lot of stuff boiled down to like some symbolism and all that, you know? Like doing the thing that seems impossible and the thing that seems stupid, uh, yeah, and that on top of, you know, well, yeah, yeah, really, it like, cause really, yeah. So, I mean, not really like, oh, I want to end the world because I want to end the world. No, it's not that. It's symbolic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, like end the way things are, the status quo. You know, that's the thing. You know, it doesn't end the world. I mean, it's just one fucking star. You know. Yeah, and yeah, and that kind of plays into like speedrunning because you're kind of like, well, you're killing somebody's place at the top, you know. Now there's no longer a star that everybody can look up to. You're the one. You're the one, and now the sun's closer to everybody, so everybody's feeling extra heat. You know, they can't like they can't have an easy time getting this. You know, they've got to optimize big time. You know, stuff gets like even tougher. I love speedrunning. It's nice. I kind of I kind of think about like music niches and stuff like that. Like each game's like its own like music genre niche. Like somebody who's running like some dog shit game off of like Xbox Live Arcade, you know, back in like 2009. Like imagine that was like penis music, you know? Like if somebody's making penis music in like fucking 2012, you know, and then like boom, this game like blows up. Like this game from Xbox Live Arcade, it goes to fucking Steam or something, and then everybody's like, "What? This game isn't actually dog shit. I like this. You know, this is fun. This is, or maybe it's so dog shit that it's just funny, and then." You know, this game equivalent to penis music just explodes, and suddenly, because you're the first person to have recorded yourself even beating this penis music game, you're like literally in the summoning salt video. You're getting analyzed like sure he's like, well, he's showcasing a bunch of basic strats, but if you think about it, this is pretty revolutionary right here. Look at all these glitches. You know, I mean, like, yeah, you know, That kind of shit, you know? And like, that's the kind of stuff you can just do in an afternoon. You can find some dog shit game on Steam that's like $1 or free. There's free games on Steam, you know? You can just be that guy. You be that guy. You can literally make history like right now. You can make history like literally like in an afternoon. Isn't that wild? I mean, it's probably very unlikely that anybody's going to run your dog shit game, but you can just be like, it's like that part in that Seinfeld episode, you know, where he's got that pink inside of his suit and stuff. You can just walk around being like, yeah, bitch, I'm a world record holder. No, I can just whip that out. I can just, yeah, but I've got it inside me. Yeah, you know, extra confidence. Yeah. Like they don't know, or maybe or or like how the singer for Placebo like sometimes like, you know, sings on stage with like fucking panties underneath everything, you know. Just cause man, I always pick up like such random shit from everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really care if this speedrun's like considered valid by anybody else, because I kind of, the thing is, like, I recorded it with like a big picture in front of it so that you wouldn't, like, you know, be able to steal my fucking strats, you know? Yeah, so you'd like have to like figure it out for yourself. I mean, the clock's ticking up. Like, it's, you know, it's normal, you know, like that. So, I mean, it's legally recorded, you know. It's just, it's got like a picture in front of like the game screen, you know. I mean, I guess that is kind of a little bit down to faith, like whether or not I cheated there, you know. But well, you know, whamp whamp. At least I got like the runs for like the each stages, you know, I'm the first person to record each one of those, you know. So segmented runs, I guess. But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I did beat the game though. I recorded it like with like no audio though. But yeah, that's pretty much how you beat the game fast. And I kind of want to like I want to like get some like achievements, put it on Steam and stuff. Maybe I'll like put it up for like $2 or something. Kind of depends. But then again, like there's a free version on itch, so you could just go to that one. But I want to, like, you know, have some kind of incentive to get it, you know, fight piracy with a better service, that kind of shit. You're not like I'm the one that's giving it to you for free, so it's like, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. Thing is, though, to do that kind of stuff, I need to have like a lot of free time. I like a lot of free time, and to do that, you know, I gotta pretty much gotta have a Patreon or something like that, you know, so I can just like chill and just make stuff like all day, you know. Maybe somebody could like ping me on Patreon and be like, hey, can you get off your ass and like make this cool thing? Like you talked about it like a week ago. Like, are you actually doing this? You know? Be like, oh yeah, that thing, yeah, right, that thing, yeah. I'll just pause this whole like sampling dildos to make a concept album about bringing back the dodo. That's not actually a real thing. But like, if you want it to be a real thing, you can just pester me. I'll do that. I'd have to, yeah. I know where I can find some dildos. But anyways, point is, yeah, you can just make stuff. You can just make history, just like bang, right there. Just run a dog shit game. So yeah, you wanna run my dog shit game? Have fun. Come on, come at me, run it, do it, fucking do it, pussy, please. In any version of it, just look it up on itch.io. Sunflower bullet hell. I'm only the best at anything that nobody else dares to try, and that's kind of the way it is, yeah. I mean, like all the dog shit songs that I record, that are like kind of like I got all the noise and shit on them, that I post all the chords in the descriptions and shit, all those songs, like I'm the best in the world at playing those songs until somebody comes around and records a better version of them, Isn't that fun? Like that. There was a time where Mad World was not covered. There was a time that did happen. It was a Tears for Fears song. A lot of people don't realize that, Like, the everybody wants to rule the world, those guys. Yeah, I think it would be cool if I just, had that kind of trivia kind of vibe, Like, not saying like I want to like do trivia, but like I'm saying like if somebody like found out that I was the person that wrote this like legendary song or something, yeah, what's up? But yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool, like just having a bunch of people that are just way better at music, recording my music, Because until somebody like records my song, I'm just, I guess I'm the best in the world at playing that song, Oh, well, until somebody else plays the song, I guess. Yeah. Somebody else like plays the song. They don't even really have to record it, You just have to play it. Yeah. And if I like egg people on, be like, hey, you can't do it. Then they might do it, So I guess I can't really like be like a magician explaining my trick while I'm doing it. Unless I'm like really fucking good at it. And maybe I am. Yeah. That's right. So I think it'd be kind of cool though. I think it would be kind of cool. Yeah, and I mean, obviously there's a lot of songs where I haven't even posted the tabs and the chords to them, but like if you look up on my SoundCloud, or well, the chords and tabs aren't really on my Bandcamp so much. Yeah, I've got them on the SoundCloud though, so yeah. I don't know why. I guess it's just kind of been tradition, ever since like you can look up on my old account too. There's a bunch of kind of songs on there because I was a teenager, but yeah, if you look up on SoundCloud, Owen Larkin, even like my legal name and stuff, you can find a bunch of songs I recorded when I was a teenager. And then the song at the top, it's Graduation Cheesecake. I like graduated from posting to that profile mostly because it was a free profile. I couldn't afford to pay the subscription fee. So I was like, okay, fuck it, fine, it's over, bye. and then I was just like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna do like Owen and the overdubs, because I'm recording a bunch of overdubs. Oh, by the way, this whole game thing, that's actually the root reason why I go by overdubs, by the way. Little known fact, before making the game, I went by Owen and the overdubs, but the guy I was making the video game with, he fucked up my name, and he just wrote overdubs, and I was like, yeah, damn, that's actually kind of cool, Like, what are you listening to? Overdubs. Yeah, you kind of technically are listening to overdubs. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I like that. I'm sticking with it. Then I looked up on Bandcamp and well, I mean, after I decided it, looked up on Bandcamp and there was like an all lowercase the overdubs. Like they show up before me, so I guess there's that, But I feel like there's a completely different connotation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're listening to the overdubs that I recorded versus you're listening to overdubs. Like, the genus of thing that you're listening to is overdubs, So, it's a different name, I'd say. It's a different name. Not trying to cramp your vibe. Have fun, have fun, guys. Maybe I'll cover one of your songs one day. Yeah, I haven't actually listened to them. I was just like, I just know that they exist. I'm sure they're cool guys. Yeah. Great minds think alike. But I'm kind of stupid though. They're probably smarter than me. Anyways, yeah. Yep. Yeah. One of these days, I wanna like have like the free time to like just make stuff, just all the time. That would be nice. And maybe one way you can like support me is just doing the things that I do but better, and then giving me royalties. Like, I'm not like, you don't really have to. You don't have to give me royalties, but like one way you can support me, doing what I do but better, and giving me royalties for being able to do the thing that you're doing but better to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I did write the song. I did make the game, Oh, by the way, I'm gonna post like the source code to the game up online and shit, so yeah, so you can mod it, go nuts. What would that do to the scene of playing the game though? Like the scene of like recording it. Huh, yeah, people could like just edit the values or something. Does that really matter? I guess it kind of does, yeah. How would you prove that you've got like the valid version of the game? Like, would you have to like part of the run is just like going on the itch.io page, downloading it, and then like running it from the page? Well, I mean, like, yeah, running it on the itch.io website, I guess, maybe. I, may, I, I guess. I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah. Huh. That's probably how I'd have to do it to like prove like a genuine run. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I got like a percentage, like the percentage, the percents. I got the percents like squared off. You know, thinking about like having them be like achievements in the Steam game. So we got 1%, like the number 1%. That's for like beating level 1, the goose. You know, unpercent. That's beating level 2, the the UN. You know, you yeah, 7-nation army. You're just going against the entire United Nations. You know, and uh, then sun percent. Uh, you know, you're beating the sun. You know, you just beat the sun. You level 3. You know, and then none percent. None. NUN. Huh. Yeah, the void. Yeah. The void, like the abyssal waters that gave birth to Atom. Yeah. Like there's none of the game left. NUN, you know? Yeah, it's an idea, you know? Anyways, you know, there's a whole trick to getting there, you know? You kind of I mean, you'll figure it out. It takes some trial and error, you know. Just see what works, and what doesn't. Maybe copy my gameplay or something. You know, you'll get there. Have fun. Yeah. And there's also any percent where you're like you just beating the game with any percent, you know. You kind of just have to type in any percent. So like I not really the most creative thing, I guess. But I just thought it would be funny. You know, that's how you like get to the level select. You just like yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you know, have fun, enjoy the game. You know, that's a video game. It's a game that you can play with your mind and your body and your soul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You know, trying to like figure out right now, like yeah, what even would I like edit this into, you know? I guess I'm just gonna like leave this just straight, you know? Just gonna plop it over some video, and somebody's just gonna be like, okay, well, this is just how I talk, I guess. Well, when I am in front of a hot microphone. That's how I talk whenever I'm in front of a hot microphone. When I talk when I'm like alone and stuff, it's a little bit different. Not really that much different, but you know, I do talk to myself a lot. I do that a lot. It's like meditation, you know. That's how I meditate. Yeah. Cause everything that I have to say, like if I'm facing the pinging like sensation of like other people possibly considering me crazy, I'm much more likely to remember the things that I was outwardly thinking about. So it's very helpful for me. Plus I hear my voice out loud. It's actually very practical being a lunatic that talks to themselves a lot. Oh. But yeah, talking to myself. That's actually like it's actually pretty practical. You know, like I've got to like prune my thoughts in a way that if somebody were to overhear them, uh, they'd still sound coherent enough to maybe consider me a person that knows what they're doing. You know, that's kind of the idea behind all that. You know. And otherwise, you know, I'm just kind of like, if I'm like in my head and I'm like silent, like I kind of just that's what's going on in my head. And it's not really in English, and it doesn't even sound like that. It's just kind of just sound of one hand clapping, you know, that kind of stuff, just over and over again, you know. Every single word, every single thought, every single message, every single communication, just in my head, just and yeah, it's hard to articulate that stuff to other people, so I kind of have to like practice with this stuff. Yeah, so it works. It just works. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there's really like a very thin line between like talking to myself, talking to you, and talking to a hot microphone. Because I talk to a hot microphone entirely different from how I talk to you. And I talk to you entirely different from how I talk to me. So, you know, like, there's a whole trifecta, a whole trinity here going on right now where I'm kind of like, which do I focus on, you know? Because, you know, yeah, it's, yeah, whatever. You know, shit, is this podcast? Like, is this like a podcast? Do you like care about what I have to like that? Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna give you like some like fancy visuals. Have fun with that. And you know, check out this thing. There's a cool thing. That was a cool thing. That was a cool thing that just happened right there. You know, gotta say, that's probably like the coolest thing I've seen all the past 10 seconds. Because there's another cool thing. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool right there. Wow, nice. Oh, dude. Yeah. Anyways, you want to feel like shit? Tune in for the next episode. Bye.